who made the donation. I'm not gonna. But equally, I kind of was like, because I've never done it before, I was like, oh, part of you does want it to just be like, oh yeah, cheers for that. And even now, I'm being an idiot and not saying thank you to the people that gifted, but thanks, Kaya. And I'll look at the thing quickly so that I don't miss anyone out. But Abigail, Sophie, Bo, Jasmine, Daisy, Misty, Helena, sorry if I got that wrong, Amelia, Gajosa, Caitlin, Ems, Aline, Ikra, Kyle, Tammy, Stormageddon, Ellie, Melissa, Soph, Ellen, Moosty, Kelly, Ida K, Romy, Gareth, Millie, Batman, T, Mia May, Running Amanda, Katie K, Matthew Dobson, Isabel, 4, Izzy, Max Mills, Chase Randall, K, Maisie, Didge, Kaya, Ellie, Riley, Steph, Maholda. Oh wait, no, now I'm just reading people that are in the live stream. But anyway, yeah, thanks Sophie and Kay. I just got completely carried away and realised that I was just then listing people who are in the live stream. But yeah, thanks to everyone who's sent stuff like that, and thanks Sophie and Ellie. Someone ordered merch. Paige ordered merch. Let's go, Paige. Claps for Paige in the chat. Well done, Paige. We love to hear it. And if you want to get merch, it is at the link in our bio, maxandharveyofficial.com, or you can just type that into the internet, maxandharveyofficial.com, and you will see merch. Who else got merch? Hang on. Kelly's hoodie came yesterday. Hope you like it, Kelly. Which hoodie did you get, out of interest? Harvey, I turned off, what was it? Outer Banks for you. Well, thanks, Amy. I appreciate that. Kelly got the 13 again hoodie. Let's go. No, we're not going to go live before the podcast. For anyone who wasn't here when I explained that, I made a mistake when I said the other day that we were going to go live before the podcast, and realised that we have a friend's dinner tonight that we very much agreed to go to a long time ago. And I completely forgot. So here I am apologising for my mistakes. Do you like the F1? Who's your favourite driver? Yes, I like the F1. In fact, I love the F1. My favourite driver is Yuki Tsunoda. I do also like Lando Norris. I just think he is pretty damn talented. Part of me is like, okay, so obviously it's pretty common. Well, it's not that common, but it's fairly common to dislike Max Verstappen for reasons. I think when he does interviews, he can actually be quite funny, and I'm not the kind of person who just watches F1 to see the drivers be funny, but I more mean about the race specifically. So like when he talks about, when someone tries to dig at him for like something that's gone on in the race or his opinion or whatever, he's the first to just be like, just leave me alone. Like, I don't care. It's just, it happens, move on. And I just find that entertaining. Mainly because he's just like fed up with all of the media and stuff. And I don't know. It's just funny to me. Did you go to Paris with Max? I did not. I skipped out on the Paris trip. If I really wanted to, I could have gone. I believe there was a spare seat, but I just it felt like I would have just. It was a lot of stress basically, and I just couldn't be bothered. But yeah, look, it looked fun, and Max is currently working on that vlog now, so stay tuned for that at some point, because he obviously vlogged it. And thanks, Alex. Thanks, Didge, as well. Alex, we can always rely on Alex to bring something colourful to the chat. I was saying, Alex, I don't know if you were here earlier, Didge and Bo, thank you. I was saying earlier that I sent a gift to the Children in Need live stream yesterday, and I get the hype. I was like, as soon as I sent it, I was like, wow, that's so exciting. I hope they see it. They didn't, but I guess that happens. So everyone in the comments was like, Max and Harvey sent a gift. Max and Harvey sent a gift. And I was like, at least someone saw it. I'll leave. That's fine. But yeah, it's very exciting. My boyfriend is annoyed I'm watching you live instead of giving him attention. Izzy, give your boyfriend attention. For Christ's sakes. I'm sure he deserves all the attention. Maria ordered a merch hoodie today. Thank you, Maria. Appreciate that. What's your favourite roller coaster? Nesta says Natalia. Good question, and I love answering it, and I'm sure I've answered it 1,000 times. It's sort of like the official answer is Hyperia at Thorpe Park, because that's what's at the top of my list. But it does range depending on what type of ride it is, because I also think the Mummy at Universal Orlando is fantastic. It's like just for the sheer impressiveness of it. I love that. But equally Hyperion doesn't have like amazing theming around it or anything like that. Anything that gives me that massive dropping feeling in my stomach is always going to go high. That's why I love like the dive coasters like Oblivion and Baron at Efteling. And for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about right now, I'm so sorry. But yeah, also someone asked if I've been to Europa Park. I haven't, but that is absolutely on my hit list. And Sadie says that Cosmic Rewind doesn't do the drops thing. That's fine. I still think I would be able to appreciate Cosmic Rewind for a number of other reasons. Like just even if it didn't do that, I'm sure that Cosmic Rewind would be like top 10 at the very least, if not top 5 for me, because I do take everything into consideration. If anything, I'm now thinking I might need to go in and move The Mummy up my list because I actually don't think it's as high as it should be. But yeah, so anyway, I know I'm being boring, so apologies. It's about roller coasters, so it's fine, thanks. Wait, what was that? Dude, you went live while I was at the beach and I'm upset. Sorry, Rosie Reader. They nerfed Cosmic Rewind before I could ride it. Haunts me. Oh, what? How did they nerf? I actually didn't know about this. You're bringing me new information here. Was it like faster or something, or what did they nerf about it? Did they change something about it? Zadra and Energylandia I have heard great things about, so I also want to get there. Thanks, Gajosa. They made it spin less. Yeah, that was my other guess, was that they make it spin less. That's really interesting. I mean, I get the spinning, like, if they needed you to see certain things that they'd, like, themed or put around. I guess the spinning could have been a little bit disorienting when you've got all of this other stuff going on. But the speed, again, maybe it was just because you weren't getting to appreciate the actual stuff that was in the building, so it was almost pointless. Maybe that's why they had to slow it down. I don't know. I haven't seen anything on that, so I didn't know it happened. New Alton Towers ride next year. Yes, submit to the spin. God, I'm sad. But yeah, hoping to work with Alton Towers next year. That would be good fun. Thanks for subscribing to our YouTube. Who said that? Skylar. And if anyone hasn't subscribed to YouTube, go subscribe to Max and Harvey on YouTube, and also go subscribe to 13 again on YouTube, because we have a podcast coming out at 8 p.m. Someone asked if we're posting on YouTube soon. So we post on YouTube once a week, just on 13 again, the podcast account. We haven't posted on our main YouTube for quite some time. Now, we got an absolute beating from a friend of ours last week because we don't post enough on YouTube, and I thought that was really funny, because he was just like, why don't you do that? And he wasn't even talking about like long form videos, he was also talking about shorts. We don't post enough shorts on YouTube, and so we're going to work on that, but also we have been very much talking about bringing back more long form content to YouTube. It takes a bit of time to get stuff like that happening, because I don't know, it's like we want to film and post stuff, but sometimes we're just like, that's not an interesting enough idea. And we know that a lot of you would just watch it anyway, and we obviously appreciate that. It's just that when you think about like the time, money and energy spent on that thing for it to not then perform well, it's almost like a business. We have to treat it like such. So if it doesn't work, we lose money or we lose time or whatever it might be. And so we're obviously making sure that we spend our time in the most beneficial ways, meaning that we can continue to do what we do. But it's one of those weird things where we're figuring it out. We are working on it, but it just takes time to get stuff like that back and running. Use Twitter again. Listen, I'm not fussed by Twitter. I think, I don't want to start any problems. I don't want to cause any issues. I just think, I don't know. I've never used Twitter personally. Like, genuinely, the only reason I've ever used Twitter is if I'm watching something live and I want to see what the public are saying about it, just out of pure interest, or to tweet random shite in the past because it was like, oh, you should use Twitter because it's a social media app. But I'm kind of like, I can say random shit on a live stream. I don't see why I need to like type it and send it out as one thing. I don't think that we've ever been like the kind of people to create like revolutionary tweets that people would then like meme and stuff. Like my kind of humor isn't necessarily the most relatable in the world, and I think I think that's what it takes to be like big on Twitter, if you know what I mean. Are you seeing Evie Meg at all soon? Also, hi Sophie. Also, thanks, Beth. Are we seeing Evie Meg soon? Yes, is the answer. I'm not going to say when. But it might be sooner than you think. So you should have done your rant about Oasis on Twitter. Yeah, I put a little thing. I don't really hate Oasis. Like I just think the whole like thing about how Oasis are coming back and so many people care, and I'm like, no, they don't. They don't though. Like Oasis are cool, and everyone knows that one song, but like, and maybe a couple more. But like, so many people going, oh my god, I'm so excited to see Oasis, and I was literally, I know it's like the meme of like if you wear a Nirvana shirt, name 3 songs, but I'm like literally name 3 songs, name 4 songs, name 2. I bet most people only know Wonderwall, and I'm like, I get it. I get that there's hype around it, and I get that it's exciting and all that sort of stuff. But some people, man, they just like jump on a train like there's no tomorrow, and I'm like, if One Direction came back, unfortunately, you know, they can't as a 5 now, which is devastating, but if they came back as a 4 and like everyone and their grandma was like, oh my god, I want to see that immediately, I'd go, okay, that makes sense because it's One Direction. But Oasis, it's just like they keep arguing and splitting up and getting back together, and I'm just like, I don't know, man, it's just it's a lot. But yeah. Don't look back. Wait, what was it? Don't look back in anger gives me BTEC music. Yeah, it's, I don't know. It is too soon to be talking about a reunion. You're right. I apologise if I stepped on any toes there. But are you going to do baking bits with Evie? Hopefully, if we can make time for that, we will be. But I don't know exactly what we're doing yet. We're sort of looking at planning that this week. Did you say what the podcast was about already? I did not. This podcast takes a little bit of... Not like a... This is probably one of the more serious ones we've done. I wasn't sure how to word that. But yeah, this podcast is very much like... We do obviously still have giggles and God and laughs about stuff, but equally we got onto quite a more serious topic that we don't take it too serious, because I think that would just be, you know, not the right vibe for what we do. But it still very much addresses an important thing, and hopefully the aim was to be able to help people in this kind of time period. Because it is getting darker, it is getting, you know, more depressing. I mean, it's 4:18, and it is basically, it's not dark outside, but it might as well be. It's like the closest thing to it. Weirdly, the other day, I could be wrong, but the other day I remember it was like basically pitch black by like, was it by, no, well, it couldn't have been by 3. Maybe it was by like 4:45 or something. Am I going insane? I remember looking at the time and thinking, it's insane how dark it is at this time. But, you know, that's how it works. Also, I saw someone say to play the helmet game on my own. I will not be doing that. But thanks for the suggestion. Please do a tour. Yeah, we obviously would love to. I'm just glad I'm your top live stream viewer. Yes, let's go, Alex. Yeah, we obviously want to tour. It's never certain for us exactly when that'll happen, so I don't want to, you know, talk about it too much and hype it up and then it takes a year to happen or whatever, but we absolutely want to. There's no doubt about that. It's just, you know, timing needs to be right. Do a tour in America and the early stop is my house. That seems reasonable. I think, yeah, we could definitely budget for that. I love that people are just like, do it now and I'll plan it. I'll sort the whole thing. You just do the tour. I'll plan everything. Wait, add my house to the US stock too. Okay, guys, we're not coming to people's houses. We did that once. We did that once as like a promo thing. I bet a lot of people don't even know about that, actually. It was quite a wild idea. I can't even remember whose idea it was. Was it mine? I don't think it was. But like every time I think about it, it's like it is something that I would pitch. But I feel like it wasn't my idea. But basically, to fill anyone in that doesn't know, for our song Girlfriend, we decided, because I think, did it release around Valentine's Day? I think it did. We basically went to a few fans' houses and brought flowers and I can't remember what we brought now. I think there was we brought merch and was it tour tickets? Yeah. We gave people tour tickets as well. Basically just 3 houses that we went to of fans. And I wasn't massively involved in the planning process of that, so I don't actually recall how we found them or organised that. But I think at least one of them didn't know we were coming. I think some of them did, because it was like, how do you keep that secret from someone? But I think there was one that was pretty surprised by us just turning up. But yeah, it was quite funny, and it's a terrifying thought to just have Max and I suddenly turn up at your door. But yeah, we thought that was quite a fun idea, and it was terrifying for us as well, because we're just 2 awkward guys who are like, right, we want to do something cool for our fans, cool for a video. It's great to promote the song as well, but we're so awkward. We're just like, okay, hi, flowers for you. We got a song. Listen to the song. But yeah, it was a fun idea, and everyone was really lovely. So it was a good laugh. I'd be screaming so bad if you showed up randomly at my house. Well, thank you. Yeah, it was good fun. I can't say that we'll be going to anyone's houses anytime soon. I think we exhausted that idea, but maybe we'll do it again. Who knows? I would not scream. Thanks, Sadie. Thanks, Sophie and Didge as well. We gave someone lettuce. That sounds right. Yeah, we did. In fact, yeah, Max. I think was it Max put lettuce in an envelope? Was that what happened? I think that's what he did. I think he put lettuce in an envelope. I seem to remember that. It was a while ago now. I think it was early. It was 2022. I think. So it was over 2 years ago. But yeah, that was funny. I shut the door. Thanks, Stevie. Oh God, the comments, they just go by so fast. Have you been to Holland? If not, I had a dream I saw you on stage there. We have been to Holland, and we have done a festival there. So maybe you saw us there. I don't know. I can't remember what the name of the place was, but it was it's 30 minutes west of Amsterdam. I remember that much. Maybe a bit longer west, but I think maybe the place began with a W. I don't exactly remember. But yeah, we did a festival there. It was good fun, but the weirdest thing was we never really went out into the festival, mainly because we were just told, you can go out if you want, but you will just not be able to move. And we were like, yeah, that seems not fun. But then we sort of were waiting backstage for hours and hours before we went on. And I don't even remember why. I feel like we could have gone somewhere, but we just chose not to. And it was a really fun festival. The crowd was great, the setup was great. We actually met Marcus and Martinus, I think, for the first time, because we'd obviously always known each other for sort of being, I guess, technically rivals, being singing twins and that. But yeah, they were there as well. And was there someone else there that we knew? I can't remember. But yeah, it was good fun. We just spent so much time waiting around doing nothing. I mean hours and hours. Truly, it was kind of insane how long we were just sat doing nothing for that festival. But then we got on stage, had fun, and then I think when we were done, we probably just went into Amsterdam because we were like, might as well. Because I think we did 2. I think we did 2 days. So it was like one day performance, next day performance. It was so long ago now, I can't remember, but it was like maybe early 2019. Can the person that was there remember when it was? I can't. Also, someone said they saw us at Festival. Sienna saw us at Festival. Yeah, that's always a brilliant festival. I haven't been in a while, but I do love Camp Festival. It's a great one. And hopefully we'll get back soon at some point. I'm watching Out Loud in a shop. Hello, thanks, Clara. Hope shopping's going well. I hope you'll release music soon. Yeah, hopefully we will release music soon. That's what everyone's hoping, as me included. Again, I'll say it over and over. It takes time. It's gonna take time, but we're gonna get there. And when we do, when we get there, oh, is it gonna be fun? It's gonna be so much fun. I know you want me to join the Discord server, Ellie. It's a big commitment, right? I haven't set up an account, so I'm just kind of like, I've got a lot on, all right? I've got a lot going on, and it seems like you're running the ship pretty well as it is. But yeah, at some point, Discord gives me PTSD. Oh no, I don't wish to unpack that. But yeah, in fact, I keep checking my watch because I do need to go. So apologies, but thanks everyone for joining, and please do let anyone know that is maybe going to try and join at like 7:30 or whatever, that we are not there because we are at a friend's dinner and we forgot. But watch the podcast. It should be out at 8 p.m. UK time. I checked twice. I definitely uploaded it for then. But why not check at 7 p.m. UK time anyway, just in case it's gone up for some reason. I don't know why it would, because I even checked that it was on like local not currency, what's the local time zone? I checked that it was on local time zone, and it was. It's on the one that we're on. So if it goes up wrong, I'll cry. But it doesn't matter because it means you get to watch it an hour earlier. But yes, thank you very much for watching this. It's been real. It's been fun. Don't choke on your food. I won't. Thanks, Misty. And I'll just quickly thank as well the people up here. So thanks Sophie, Didge, Alex, Beth and Bo, and Ellie and Misty as well. And yeah, I will see you guys in a bit. Have a lovely evening. Stay safe. Look after yourselves. And yeah, bye.